What's up, everyone? We are live at 5 from the comfort of our homes. I'm Paul Wontorek,
I'm Beth Stevens.
and we're joined, as always, by Caitlin Moynihan
Hello, everybody.
and her exposed brick that I didn't know about until this whole thing happened, but I'm really loving it. And you guys, we have a fantastic, yesterday we had Sutton Foster. We're really killing it with the guests. Who's our guest today, Beth?
Well, of course, we have Tony winner Kristin Chenoweth.
Yes. There's no studio audience, but there never was. So honestly, that part isn't that different. So we're going to get to Kristin, but first, hey, Beth, let's, Caitlin, I'm going to swirl you out for a minute. Hey, Beth, I want to talk about, first of all, let me just announce, we've been building up for this Rosie O'Donnell show, which is so exciting. It's like 2 days away. It's happening right here on Broadway.com and on our YouTube channel. The list of stars is amazing, and Kristin Chenoweth is one of them. So we'll talk to her a little bit about that. She has a long history with Rosie, of course. But some new guests announced. So I want to tell everyone we have Shoshana Bean, Annette Bening, Andrew Burnap from The Inheritance, Brandon Victor Dixon, Cynthia Erivo, Jordan Fisher, Christopher Jackson, Patti LuPone, Ali Stroker, and Leslie Uggam. So the lineup, this is like, they used to do those Night of 1,000 Stars. You know, young people don't know what that means. But it is like Night of 1,000 Broadway stars. I can't even think of anything starrier than this. So it's super exciting.
Very exciting.
We've been doing on the site, it's also Sondheim's birthday on Sunday and Andrew Lloyd Webber's birthday.
Thank you for remembering.
Let's say it again.
Thank you for remembering ALW.
Right. So great. And you can watch Cats. Cats is available now on home video. And people are appreciating it more during the lockdown. People are a little less shady during the lockdown. But Beth, we've been running these great Sondheim features with stars who've done Sondheim shows. And I thought it'd be fun if you revealed some of the fun things that we found out recently from some of these stars about Sondheim.
Right. So we've talked to a lot of stars about Sondheim. I'm going to just tell you some things that they said about him, because it's a lot about them. But let's just find out some little tidbits. So first of all, Chita Rivera was in, of course, West Side Story, which Sondheim wrote the lyrics for. And she said she knew Sondheim before he was the Stephen Sondheim.
Sure.
And when she met him, she said he was just a handsome young man behind the piano, quiet and sweet. But she learned how to breathe from doing that show. And she said, if you're going to sing America, you should know how to breathe.
Yeah, hello.
Sounds important.
That's some triple threat stuff, yeah.
Right. And of course, Joanna Gleason.
Love her.
We love. She was, of course, in Into the Woods as the baker's wife and won a
Tony Award.
And she revealed one of Sondheim's favorite songs, which I did not know. It is Rodgers and Hammerstein's It Might As Well Be Spring, which is from the movie State Fair.
Well, he's a huge Rodgers and Hammerstein fan, so that makes sense. She said she would sing it to him for his birthday. Yeah.
Yes. And Elizabeth Stanley. This is more about Elizabeth than perhaps Sondheim, but it amused me, so I want to tell you guys about it. She said she was so intimidated by him, which I think is common. She was, of course, was in the last revival of Company.
Correct.
And when they did it out of town, she was too scared to talk to him and too embarrassed to ask for a picture. So she leaned into his space to get a photo. So she has some ridiculous picture of her leaning back when he's at the next table.
That's basically me every time I see Sondheim in a room. I'm terrified, but yeah, because he's amazing.
Well, this actually goes with that because Michael Cerveris, who has done a lot of Sondheim shows, says that he's a really emotional person. I'm going to actually read this one. He said he can be moved by things as an audience. He's often tearful watching the shows by performers he respects, whether it's a high school or Broadway, and that he watches it like he didn't create it himself. And it's one of those things that Michael Cerveris loves about him the most.
When Sondheim celebrated his 80th birthday, which was 10 years ago, I did like his 80 best songs, which was really hard to do. But the Ballad of Booth was like top 3. And that's something Cerveris won a Tony for doing Ballad of Booth in Assassins. That
was a controversial ranking. That you did.
I know. I still can't deal. That and my opinion of the Cats movie, I'm still living down.
It's fine.
I like it.
That's what we love about you. Well,
I don't know. Is that all you got?
That's all I got for now.
We have more features coming out all weekend leading up to the birthday. Beth, I'm going to slide you out and bring back Caitlin. Why don't you tell everyone about today's guest?
Gladly. our guest today doesn't need any introduction, but I'm going to give you guys one anyway. We're here with Tony Award winner, Broadway queen, Kristin Chenoweth. You guys, she's been on Broadway 9 times and most recently was on Broadway for a week-long concert, Kristin Chenoweth, For the Girls. It was amazing. You guys, she has 3 Tony noms. She won for You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. She is everywhere these days. She's in movies, on our TV screens, and on Broadway as much as she wants. You guys can follow her on social media at K Chenoweth. She started doing TikToks. You need to watch them. You guys, we're live on both Facebook and YouTube. Leave all of your questions down in the comments below for us to ask Kristin. And please welcome Kristin and Paul.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. I wanted to show off your fingers right away. Wait, first of all, can I actually tell you, I've been thinking about you because everyone's doing this social distancing thing. We have to wash our hands. You've been Queen of the Gloves.
Thank you.
You kind of have been doing this. You were like a trendsetter. You knew way before all about like staying healthy because that's why you wear gloves, right? Because I love you, big star.
I've been waiting for somebody to acknowledge it. And I want to say thank you, Paul. I've been doing the Corona dance before it was a thing. Also, by the way, you know that I travel with masks, right?
Yeah.
My bling lady made this for me. It is a bling mask with
that. I mean, that is everything. Wow. Wow. And I especially loved that when you put it up, it didn't really line up with your mouth. It was like where your chin would be. It was like down there.
Well, really, the whole thing takes up my whole face. So it's a problem. I know people are going to give me crap for wearing it, but I really don't care.
Right. And your fingers is this is not a coronavirus thing.
Yeah. What I want to tell my young fans out there who are watching, if you have long nails, and we all know we want the Ariana Grande, Dove Cameron long nails. I've been rocking them for 3 years. But guess what gets hidden in these long nails? Corona. So in my opinion, we should soak. I'm trying to do what they do when you take them off. I'm trying to soak mine off with alcohol and tin foil. And I say, let's clip our nails. Let's start a new trend of the short nail where nothing can grow. And that's what I'm in the midst of doing right now. I don't know if this is going to take the rest of the time we're in shelter in place or not, but this is going to be about my day. Unfortunately it's this finger. This one already died. It went away. But I encourage everybody, especially you girls, get rid of your nails unless you play the guitar. Get rid of your nails.
Well, as a lifelong nail biter, I'm great with that trend. That's very easy for me to be on trend then.
You get your fingers out of your mouth, Paul, please.
Right. No, I know. I'm not. Trust me. Yeah, I love your vinyl. So we have the For the Boys album, which is fantastic with that very sexy cover that we all love. And she's kind of covering Glinda on the, you're covering Glinda on the.
We all know who she is. We all know who she is. She's whispering something in Alphabet's ear.
I love your cabinets. I love getting a peek at people's homes. It's a lot. It's the fun part of all this.
Yeah.
Suddenly everything's just very exposed now, right? It's just kind of like.
It is what it is.
New world.
It's a new world. Our world changed overnight. And I keep looking for ways to laugh because, I could be one of those people that can get real sad. Believe it or not, I could go down a bad rabbit hole, but I just keep looking for inspiration and people online. Y'all doing this, is it really inspiring? Watching Sutton, watching Kelly, watching people, just be, it's really quite extraordinary. Kevin Bacon has a new 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon online where you can tag 6 people. And I just think that's cool. But we have to do something, right?
I know. And your TikToks too, as Caitlin mentioned. I'm just getting into TikTok, but I was very impressed at how well versed you are in it. It's amazing. It's great.
So I have a social media guru. Her name's Lindsay. She kept telling me about TikTok. And I was like, I have plenty. She's no, not TikTok. I was like, I don't know what that is. So she's the one that started kind of making me do it. She's like, this is built for you. And I was like, I don't get the difference between that and a video, but I'm learning, I'm getting it, and I'm actually enjoying it. There's more to come.
It's well, good. I will be following. I only joined to watch you, so now I'm there. And maybe I'll attempt to do something fun.
Your hair.
I don't know. So can we talk about Rosie?
What are you doing with your hair? Like it looks like.
By the way, my hair is. I missed a haircut this week.
Yes.
So this whole thing is going to be about seeing how big my hair can get.
I get it. Okay, this hair comes from Italy.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm gonna give it that a beat.
Can we talk about Rosie O'Donnell? Because, we're producing this amazing thing on Sunday. It's very exciting, isn't it? And I heard you don't have to reveal anything. I know you're singing, though. I do know that.
Yeah, she asked me to sing. I was like, girl, you have so many better singers. Please don't make me sing. Just make me come and say about it. I'm going to sing. She's my girl. You know that she's my girl. And she's been a mentor and a big sister to me since the beginning of time. So, of course, I'm so proud of her. And I still have my Rosie O'Donnell jean jacket, which may or may not be making its way on the camera. I'm just so, this is the time, we need this. This is going to inspire and help so many people.
I know. And it's all for the Actors Fund, which is such a great charity. And I hope everyone tunes in 7 p.m. on Sunday. You'll see Kristin. She's going to sing something. And I'm excited about what she's singing, but I'm not telling you. So you've been sort of waylaid from your concert schedule, right? I mean, you had a lot of sort of things happening you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I've been on tour, as you know, quite a bit. And it's been going so well. And I have great Crystal Monet Hall and Marissa Rosen singing with me, and a band of 6, and Matt and Rocky do my tech, and everybody's just stand still. And I think I read somewhere where Trudy Tyler said, if you brought a Broadway show ticket, and you can consider letting it just be bought, and not get the refund. I kind of feel when we all are like, oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, this guy just popped in.
Oh,
I was alone. This is Henry. You and I, we've talked about dogs before. I know that he just popped in the room and wanted to.
I've got to get what we're doing this now. Hang on. Here comes Thunder. Henry, meet Thunder. There's Thunder, Henry.
Here we go. This is the show. This is the at home.
Oh, I think the best. Oh, Henry's giving kisses. Can you give Mom a kiss?
How cute.
Oh my gosh, aren't they the best?
Well, okay, I'm glad we got a guest star. Okay, Henry. Okay.
Okay, bye.
So you're getting a lot of quality time at home with the family.
And I just want to encourage people especially who are on the road, if you can make up those dates. I'm going to make up my dates, and I'm going to be able to afford. I've always lived beneath my means. It's just been my kind of thing because I'm a nomad. It's not me giving myself a pat on the back. It's just the way I've always been. And
yeah.
So I'm able to continue to pay my band and my singers a little bit of what they would be making. And I think if anybody can take a page from Trudy and people that are saying, I'm going to do my best. All I can say is I'm going to do my best. I'm going to take it month by month. And feel very, God has been so good in that department. I've also been very frugal, and now's the time. Mm-hmm. The thing is, we can't take all this crap with us. We can't. And believe me, I love my hair. I love my nails. Okay. But we can't take it with us. We can't take our batons with us. And in fact, what I'm going to do, and during this time, Paul, because you know that we have the Broadway flea market in September, if we're allowed to still do that, I'm putting together Kristin's closet. I've got all my costumes and shoes, and I'm just going to sell it. And I was going to have it go a lot toward my camp and to the Broadway Cares, but I think I'll still have it go to Broadway Cares and the Actors Fund is what I think I'm going to do now.
Yeah. Yeah. Your camp has been really taking off. How do people find out information about that?
They can go on my website, and it was, we're in the middle of, we will have callbacks in April, but we are always the first week of Tonys. And we're sort of taking a pause to see what the Tonys are going to do and the nation and our country and world is going to do. But I never fear. Camp, even if it's postponed, and I cannot confirm or deny that yet because the board and I have to speak on Tuesday. We want to be safe and we want to be careful. We want to eradicate this. It seems like the only way to eradicate it is don't go where you don't need to go. Mm. I saw a thing where a doctor said, I'm going to work so that you can stay home. And I thought that was a really kind of an awesome thing to see. Mm-hmm. So the younger people who are out there and not understanding that this is huge, you can take this home and give it to your grandparents or your beloved sister. Please, 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 just If you don't have to go anywhere, then don't. That's and as far as camp goes, I will be releasing a statement, and I'll come to you, Paul, for your help as to what we will be doing, because we will be doing camp. I just don't think it will be. I don't think it will be during the first week of Tonys. In fact, what is your opinion? Do you think the Tonys will have the Tonys this year?
They'll happen at some point. At some point. We're on pause. We're on pause.
The universe has given us a big pause, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The universe went stop.
Yeah. I want to bring in Caitlin because I want to take in some user questions because I know people must be watching. Hi, Caitlin, and your post brick. What kind of questions are out there?
Yeah. Okay. So I love this name, Nadia the Corgi Queen on YouTube. Wants to know how you're keeping your voice healthy and in check during this time you're at home when you should have been out touring.
I sing every day. It's like a muscle. So if you do bicep curls and triceps, I call them bis for the tries for the guys. So stupid. Anyway, I work out my voice like I would my abs. No, I work out my voice like I would my biceps. I don't work out my abs. Haven't seen a workout since 1987. But if you want to keep it, you got to use it. And I'm continuing to practice. I've got my piano over there. I sing in the shower, and I'm doing TikToks. I think we all know that.
Yeah. Exactly. There's a lot of singing on the TikToks. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yes. Lisa Fraz on Facebook wants to know if you've picked up any new hobbies during this time, if you're trying anything new.
No, but you know what? I do want to tell her, and I want to tell everyone, there's certain things I don't know about very good. Like, I'm not a very good tech person. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to take this time. My boyfriend is here. He was to do a gig at Birdland last week with Ty Herndon. So he's here, and he's a little younger than me. So he's going to help me with tech. I'd like to learn about that more. I know that sounds kind of ignorant, but if something doesn't work, I just go, forget it. I don't want to do it then. So I'm going to have him help me learn things that I don't know about. There's so many books I'm behind on. I've got this Anne Patchett book, The Dutch House, I want to read. I'm in the middle of writing some stuff for a show of my own. So I'm busy. I'm going to utilize my time and try to stay creative. I'm watching myself on Hallmark right now, critiquing my own acting. Yeah, my Christmas love story's on as we speak. So I'm like, no, don't wear that. You're in that moment. I'm literally, Yeah. Maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. Am I? You guys tell me.
No, It's all good. There's a lot of creativity is going to come out of this, and a lot of it is an opportunity to find out about things you don't know about because we have time.
Like my stove. Apparently, I have really nice appliances. Who knew?
Your refrigerator's great. I love it.
Oh, please. I don't know. My boyfriend's been cooking. I'm like, oh, he goes, babe, you have a really nice stove. I go, do I? Never do.
Amazing. Can we do one more question?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So I love this one. Martha Killery on YouTube wants to know, which of your characters do you think you would do best quarantining with?
My own characters I've played.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, that is tough.
That's funny.
Oh, okay. Because on Pushing Daisies, I played a waitress with pies. And Kristin does like to bake. Maybe Olive Snook. Because again, like I said, I'm getting to know my kitchen and the thing that you bake, the oven.
Yes.
I'm getting to know how I want to organize my kitchen. I think Olive would know. So maybe if I could quarantine with Olive, she could teach me some stuff.
Yes. Yeah, it'd be a well-fed moment. I love it. I'm going to bring back Beth to say goodbye. I just love the Brady Bunch grids. I think it's fun.
There's a story of a lovely lady.
Kristin Chenoweth, we adore you. Thank you so much. Stay sane, stay healthy, stay safe, stay in touch, and we'll see. Everyone follow her on TikTok.
And I will send you guys news about the camp and what we're going to do, and I will keep you posted as to what happens here.
Awesome. Look at Henry. Henry's done. He's like, is this over? Okay, thank you so much. Hey, Caitlin, why don't you tell everyone what's in store for next week?
Yes, gladly. You guys, we're going to be continuing to do Live at 5 Home Edition all next week, both on Facebook and YouTube. Next week, we got a whole bunch of people. We got Matt Doyle from Company. We got the Queen, Kelly O'Hara. We got Ben Crawford from Phantom, and so much more. Make sure you guys continue to tune in, leave all of your questions, and stay safe and stay inside.
Bye-bye.